still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants.
I don't lag.
Oh, yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go, defense. Out time. It's out time. Let's go.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And running with power here. That good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot.
I know how to run the ball, don't
The
I?
intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. And Latimer's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the
you got me on that.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
It's a nice run.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I don't think there's been any music games played. I don't think there's been many music games played yet.
They keep on around with Elliott. And he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Prescott to throw it, being chased out left. He's going to take off with him, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Watch this. We're going to 54. Right here. 54, right there.
Prescott from the gun. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here's Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy.
Just to kind of get out of there, yeah.
Result.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. The toss out to Barkley.
Oh, wow. I totally
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one,
Well, I saw what you were doing, so I moved the other way.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Saquon Barkley running right.
Damn, okay, boy.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Jones. And Tate's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
When are they going to take a chance, you know?
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end.
Damn.
That's exactly what he did.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
That's the one badass
couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
That was close.
Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Elliott. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. He's got a 1st down and
Hold on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
What happened?
Oh, God. Madden starting shit.
To throw is Prescott. And his pass incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup,
What's up, man?
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got a man.
What about mine?
It's Amari Cooper. And he's brought down at the 34.
That much?
Call it a game.
I told you Rey Mysterio was going to face Brock in Survivor Series. Yeah, you hit him with a goddamn lead pipe, boy.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him, didn't he?
And avoids the contact by sliding.
Brock was having a hard time walking, too, after getting hit in the legs with a lead pipe.
50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear, Rey Mysterio wants to have one more major title run.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Yeah, he does. Before he retires.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 40.
He wants to hit. I think he's gonna beat Brock at what do you call it? Survivor Series, and then he'll have a title run for a while, and then after that, then they can because that'll give his son time to train it out.
1st and goal.
Yeah, and then eventually what he'll do is he'll drop the title, and then he'll tag team with his son and go after the tag team titles, you know? Because he wants to become tag team champions with his son before he actually fully retires from wrestling.
at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason
tour. That's a great way to retire. Become tag team champions with your son before you retire. And that tag team title match would be at WrestleMania 36.
They got it here. They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played.
That's what he wants to do. Do it on a grand stage of them all, you know. I think he's going to beat Brock Lesnar. Nobody's taking it to Brock Lesnar like that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this.
All right, badass drummer. Not bad for a first half.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Up 10-7.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
What'd you say? What'd you say, boy?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
So how you feel, Chicago?
I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
By the way, when Raw went off the air last night, the Fiend showed up, Chicago, and he had a steel cage match against Seth Rollins again, and Seth Rollins got his rematch for the championship, but he lost. Yep. Yeah, he lost, yep.
Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year.
And,
Cowboys got the better of the Giants.
That'll be the last time you see Bray Wyatt on Raw because he's going to SmackDown.
A thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. A big play here.
He'll be showing up Friday night.
45 yards.
Yeah. First of the second half, you're down on the scoreboard. Maybe just say to yourself, let's take
I don't know who his next opponent is though.
They hit that one.
Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively.
It would be kind of cool though.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right out for the running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy.
Undertaker's retired, man.
Pick up of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He's too old, man.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? On the sneak, it's Prescott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I don't know what you want to do, buddy.
One on the sneak, and that's going to lead us to a 4th and 1.
What do you want to do, buddy? Oh, shit.
They come out here in the eye. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aye, drummer.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And
I got
it's now 14-10.
I'll whoop your candy ass, one badass drummer.
Touchdown. Here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
I like what I see out of you. That ain't bad, drummer. I like what I saw out of you there.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, the Bears beat the crap out of the damn.
The Giants offense
Ravens
at
beat
the
the
line,
Dolphins.
ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Come on, Bart. Let's go, Saquon.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the
Let's go,
sequence of plays
Saquon.
we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Throwing Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They get 7 there, but it brings
Can I go for it?
So much about offense is what
yeah,
you call
come on.
hidden yardage. You
Can
know,
I?
you throw the ball to someone,
Yeah,
they catch
yeah,
it,
I mean-
All right,
and then they can
okay.
make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run with Barkley.
Oh,
I'm not sure he got there.
no, motherfucker.
Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go
Oh.
for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Get out the field, defense. Hey, kill.
Now Elliott. His carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this is caught by Winton, the tight end. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Damn.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
What are you going to do? Go for the field goal or what?
Yeah.
Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass
Looked
leads
like
to
it.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Looked like he had it.
They'll run with Barkley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Jones to throw on third down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
He's good as shit, dude.
Saquon, he's good.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a good little pass.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones now, operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And this is Latimer, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Pass interference. What the fuck?
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
30 base.
Jones on 1st down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Wow.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle them.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Wayne Goldman, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They go to Elliott again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Draw play, Elliott. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Prescott to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them. An absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
I told you that. I told you New York's defense is pretty badass.
It's not bad.
Oh no, it's just a playbook I'm using, you know.
Right.
Just depends on what kind of playbook you're using.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Well, look to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Prescott. That's complete to Kyle. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Come on.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
All right, what do we call it, boys?
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7.
Come on, boys.
First things first,
Come
they
on.
gain a score as they come up on 1st and goal.
47. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football. Come on. Hey, kill. 27.
Back to throw. And this is
What? No!
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with 2 ticks remaining.
I ain't tied the game, buddy. Don't try it.
Extra point.
It's 24-23. 2 seconds to go. I wouldn't do that.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even and overtime
we going in.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
We need to pick, y'all.
If both
Let's go.
teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of
on that ball,
we love
bro.
these types of games.
Now, third down
On that
throw,
ball,
and it
bro.
misses the target, incomplete. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Yes, one.
And
Oh my God.
Continues out into the end zone for a touchback.
It bounced out of bounds at the fucking one, not in the end zone.
No.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Barkley.
Let's go, Barkley.
Stripped of the football, and he'll be taken
Let's
down
go, Bart.
before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Barkley.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Down the 43-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop
okay, boy.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen him running back, get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Jones now, operating from the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And he got it.
I won.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the
Won by 3.
We thought this game would be a good one.
Great job, boys. Good job, bro. Great game, man.
And it took the field goal to win.
Hell yeah.
And we always pay lip
Great
service to
Week 1
how
win
important it is to
and a
play
great
defense.
division win. Very important
Usually
division
we
win.
focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
I'm a coach.
So for the Giants,
so like,
they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will head back home
and
next
I'm
week.
pretty sure
Meanwhile, for
it's
Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
Chargers.
And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
yeah, bro.
And for Charles Davis,
Hey, this is a pro. Hey, by the way, Chicago, this is a pro. This is a beginner league. It's a pro league.
The pro league.
Yeah.